Okay, what I'm going to show you now is how to actually conduct a search within Oliver. So I've logged myself in as a student. This is the home screen that you will see. So there's various bits of information here. Probably the library FAQs are quite important to you. So our opening times, which you probably all know. Ebooks, the LibGuide. Now this LibGuide, the link to the LibGuide that's actually here is the LibGuide that's actually going to contain this video that I'm producing for you. And there's other information here about some of our other online resources that you can access. Obviously, Book of the Week we're going to put in here for you, and little bits and pieces. The Captain Underpants movie is coming out soon, so that's being advertised there for the students, probably the younger students, but yeah, we all love Captain Underpants. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a search up here, and I'm going to search for books within the catalogue that we actually have in school. So this author's name is Markus Zusak, so I would just click on this link here. So Markus Zusak, it's going to find me him as an author. Just be careful because the search is now a little bit more advanced than it has been previously, and it will do the autocorrect for you. So sometimes you type in Zuzak, it's going to change it to Susan. Other words, it's going to change for you. So just double check what you've actually written in there before you press the search button. Now here you can see we've got some books come up with a cover, some of them do not. As you hover over each of the covers, you get extra information. So we're looking at this and going, well, why has Markus Zusak popped up? Why has this come up here? But if we actually hover over, you can see that this book has got contributions from a lot of different authors in there, and Markus Zusak is one of those. Obviously, this one here is written by Markus Zusak. So if we click onto the book, we can get some further information about that book. There we go. So it opens up a little pop-up window. So you can see exactly where that book is. You click on here and it will show us the location of the book. There we go. So it's in the secondary fiction section in the relationships genre. So you would need to find the relationships section and go down to the end because it's a ZUS, and there will be. The F here is showing you that it is a fiction book. And at the moment this copy is available and in the library, and at the present time nobody has written a review, so maybe you can be the first person to review that book for us. There's other information here. You can place a reserve on this book, and then there's other items here that you might be interested in. So there's other books by this author. There's other things that are of a similar genre to this particular book. Okay. Right, let's go back to our search page. So back to the previous page will take us back to that list of books that we had. I'm afraid the internet is being quite slow this morning for us. But we can see all the books that Markus Zusak has actually written. You can change the way that this search appears. You can have the books as a list if you want to, just by clicking over here. Or you can go back to the tiles. I quite like the tiles. Down the left hand side here, you can see other things, so you can refine your search a little bit. You can say, yes, I only want the books by Markus Zusak, thank you. You can say, I only want to see the books within certain sections of the library. You can only look for really, really recent books if that's what you're after. Oh, I must have clicked on there because it's gone back for me. Let's go back and repeat our search. There we go. You can have books by certain authors if you want to. You can say, oh, I'd only like to see the books that have been given a star rating of 4 or more. There's various things down there that you can have a play with. Okay, I'm just going to show you this section quickly. So if you browse the lists, this will hopefully pop up in a moment for us with the various lists that we have created within the college for you. So we have this one here, which is new items. Now, they're all claiming to be out at the moment. This one I know is in fact out and has been borrowed. These ones are just not ready for the shelves yet, so it's still, the cross is saying it's unavailable at the present time. Okay, this one doesn't have a, can you see we've got the cross here? Let's have a click on here and see why that is so. and that's because it's actually one of our ebooks. I keep scrolling down. We've got things that have borrowed, most popular items. We've got things that have been recently returned to us. We click on, we're going to look at the advanced search in a moment. Let's have a look at the reading lists. So these are books that, lists that we have generated within the library, showing various collections of books that we have for you. Most of these at the moment are in fact non-fiction, and they are to do with the subjects that you do in class. But we do have one here that's all the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. And we have the Weber books. So these are the West Australian young readers books. So we have the two lists there. Again, most of these are non-fiction. If you would like to see a list generated, please let us know. Okay, I'm just going to return to home, and I think we'll stop this one, and I will do a second video to show you the more advanced search facilities.